Notice how we thought first that took the subject of this book of Exodus. We find three principal powers. The power of Satan, one. The power of faith, two. And the power of God, three. And we found out that Satan began to display his power always first. Watch little things when they boil up and start at first. You know, mushrooms grew up overnight and die the next day. It takes a long time for an old oak to come, but he's really rooted and grounded when he gets there. So the devil usually starts out little flares, but watch it. He tries to cut off the move of God. Every time he'll do that. And he's still the same devil, uses the same techniques that he did in the old days. He still uses them today. If we could only read the Old Testament, then we'd learn the tactics of the devil, how that he does. So we found out that his power, he had power, and that power was death. But he had no power beyond that. Just death ends his power. Then beyond death, faith sees the God of resurrection. Faith, after the devil's end of the power of death, then he's finished. The devil can do no more. But after death, faith sees the resurrection. A God of resurrection. That's the power of faith to believe when he asks, standing over behind the dark cloud that you can't see with your natural eyes, but faith standing by you directs you to that God of resurrection and the God of all wisdom who has ordained our path. He's standing just behind every trial. Oh, I love it, don't you? Amen. To know that Peter said that every trial is worth more to us than gold. Yes. For it's working. Every son that cometh to God must first be tried, scourged, chastised. And if you get a little heartache after you get born again, a little trial that upsets you somewhere, and you run back into the world again, it shows you wasn't a child to begin with. You become an illegitimate child and not a child of God. If a man once anchors his heart against the heart of Calvary, all devils in hell will never shake him no more. He's there. Notice, for he that cannot stand chastisement is an illegitimate child. He claims God to be his father when he's not. Just tossed about by every wind of doctrine, not stable, and don't know where you're going, double-minded, and a lot of times double-tongued, and don't know where you're standing or what you're talking about. Then a man that's born again of the Spirit of God knows exactly where he's at. That's right. Nothing phases him because something inside of him has already witnessed somebody outside the cloud yonder. And by faith he sees him.